Welcome to another episode. I am Surfer Ben. We are going to be talking about the fastest and easiest ways to make money GTA Online, tips and tricks part 2. Now if you're watching this part 2 and haven't seen part 1, please go back to my channel and watch part 1. For those who have seen part 1, I'm going to real fast add some tips and tricks to some of the missions I said in part 1. Like haulage, my crew actually discovered that you can use a cargo bob and pick up the trailer and deliver it. Saves a lot of trouble from anyone actually trying to follow you. Headhunter, the AIs or CPCs, NPCs, I don't know what you guys want to call them. They're like super accurate and have aimbots, so you want to stay as far away as possible, but also be able to still kill them. Try to use a buzzer to stay away from them. I watched some of the guys who did take my advice in part 1, and they did get shot out of the helicopter. So as soon as you lock on, send the missiles flying. You don't want to get shot out. But if you do get shot out, they do have a lot of health. The still targets, they take around 8 to 15 shots to even kill with a carbine, which is the weapon I use. But the ones that are in the cars, the targets are the ones that are driving. So yeah, Sightseer, the packages will always be in the same spots around the map, so try to remember exactly where they are located all the time. Always fly around to avoid people trying to blow you up as well. Whenever I find more tips and tricks on the missions that I did mention above, or you know, just any of the missions for the CEO VIP, I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can see the tips in the next video that I will post for them. Now let's go into the biggest ways to make fast cash. These are my 6 top ways that will guarantee you to make an amazing amount of money. Alright guys, we'll start with number 6, which in my opinion is going to be the heist. Now I'm not talking about the Pacific Standard glitch like most of you guys do. I'm talking about playing from the beginning to the end. This is also the worst thing to do, honestly. But when you're actually doing the heist and not the setups, you're going to be making your money right there. Depending on what heist you're going to be doing, that's where you're going to be making your money. Now I would say this is also an amazing way to make money, but it also takes a very long time to even achieve $1 million, guys. Once you get to the last, the last heist, which is called the Pacific Standard, you're going to be making, that's where you make a lot of your money. That's where you make so much money. But you'll see a lot of people making just 1.2 million every 1.5 hours. It just depends because they do it over and over and over because they know how to do the glitch. Now number 5 is going to be the adversary modes. You can make anywhere between 0 to 200,000 depending if they're still 2 times money or RP. Also, you have to have the max amount of players and the max amount of rounds. I really don't play unless they are used for unlocking things like it did for the Shitaro, aka the Tron bike. That's the only time I ever really played adversary modes. Number 4 is going to be the motorcycle clubhouse missions, and also the business product. I never really do the MC missions because they're 2 times longer than the CEO missions. They're pretty much the same exact price, guys. Like, I don't understand why people like to do the MC club. I really don't. I don't like it. But it's also a great way to start off because you're also gaining a lot of money to even become a CEO, to even get a CEO building. The product businesses are also good, but at the same time they're horrible. And you guys should understand that if you already have one. But if you don't have one, the cocaine business, that's actually a really good one. I have one and I maxed it out already. I'm making 400 to 800,000 every 5 hours of gameplay. It's horrible because you have to keep restocking it and delivering. You need 3 to 4 MC prospects to even, fully deliver whatever it asks you to deliver. It can be like 5 delivery trucks. Like one of the missions is the UPS thing. It's really, really horrible. I don't like playing that one because you need like 4 people and then you gotta stop and deliver it. It's just not it's like a waste of time, guys. It really is. But it's also a great thing because you don't have to do anything for the money to roll in. Just make sure it's restocked and full at all the time. Always sell your product in an empty lobby. That's the only tip I can say for you guys, honestly. Number 3, I would have to say, is doing CEO and VIP missions like Headhunter, Privacy Prevention, Haulage, Sightseer, and so on. Just go down the list. You're making around 20 to 30,000 for each mission. You'll be surprised on how much you make once you try my methods that I did mention in, video part 1. Please watch that so you guys can understand how to actually make a lot of money. So guys, we are going to be going into number 2, which in my opinion is going to be the car warehouse. This is also part of the new update, import and export. It's an actual great way to make money. You can make anywhere between 30 to 40,000 depending on what class you're actually selling, how many cars you have, how many people you have helping you. Honestly guys, I highly recommend it if you're doing it with friends or even the crew members. If you don't believe me, I'll post the link in the description. It's an amazing way to actually make money. But if you're in a, like an online session and you're not with players I do not recommend it because you do not know who you're playing with. I'll also post another link in the description because me and my crew, we did a troll. We had people part of their CEO and they were about to sell some cars. We had an inside man. He actually was able to, we had 2 inside men actually, sorry. And we were able to steal 2 cars and destroy 2 cars. So be careful on who you play with. Now when you come to stealing cars, you only want to get top range, right? There are a couple methods to just getting only top range only. The method that I suggest is as soon as you go to steal a car, check on your phone. It will tell you if it's a high, standard, or mid-range car. If it's not a top-range car, just real fast, press options, go to online, join another session. And as soon as you go into a new session, start the mission again. It will be a different car every time. Just try until you get a top range only. Alright guys, so my top number 1 now is going to be, and wait for it, Crate Warehouse. That's right guys, Crate Warehouse. That is where you're going to be making your money. That's where I actually made the most money in the whole game. It's just doing crates. And I'm actually doing crates like all day, every day. That's all I do. That's actually where I actually make at least 5 million a day, up to 5 million a day. It just depends on how determined you really are about savings, like what you're trying to buy, what you're actually aiming to get. All you need to do as soon as you get in to the game, make sure you try to get your own lobby. Like I'm gonna constantly tell you guys to get your own lobby. That's like a big thing if you guys actually want to make money, because you don't want to play around with people you don't know, because they'll just destroy whatever you earn. Now if you guys want to get your own lobby, I did post a video in my channel. I'll leave it. Once you get your own lobby, just go ahead and start Headhunter and use a buzzer like I said in part 1. You'll finish it under 2 minutes. Go to your CEO building and start your crate warehouse mission again to steal 3 crates. It will only cost you 18,000. It'll save you a lot of time compared to selling 1, but you'll save a lot more money if you do 1 at a time. But I recommend 3. It's just on your preference. After you're done, you're going to start Headhunter again and just keep alternating between them. Just alternate. Just keep doing it. Pretty much what I'm trying to tell you guys is Headhunter, you're going to be getting 20,000. It's pretty much paying for your crates. That's 18,000 every single time. Now if you don't have a warehouse, I do recommend you buy a large warehouse, just because the more crates you have, the more value you're going to be getting. It'll start off with 36,000 for 3 crates, but once you get around 30 crates to 50 crates, somewhere in between there, your 3 crates, every time you get 3 crates, it's going to start getting you around 53,000. After a certain amount of crates, your assistant will call you and let you know there's an opportunity for a single rare crate valued around 100 to 135,000. So after you deliver your crates to your warehouse, always listen to your assistant's calls. That's one thing you always want to be careful when you hang up. Because I constantly hang up. I pick up a phone call and then I hang up. Like, sometimes I don't even hear it, but you want to make sure you're listening to her calls after you finish these missions. Now, when you do get this mission, make sure when you do collect that rare crate, you sell it as soon as you can, because I never ever gotten more than one rare crate. I had to actually sell it to actually receive another one later on. I tried to, you know, collecting just rare crates in one warehouse, but I never got another one, so I had to sell it, and then all of a sudden I got another one. Alright, so if you guys did have any recommendations you would like to see in my upcoming videos, please comment down below, and if you guys have any questions or want help, I'll accept your friend request. Or if you simply want to join my crew, let me know. It's a growing family, it's getting bigger and bigger every single day. If you guys did like this video, please like it up. On the bottom left of the screen is going to be subscribe to my channel. Just hover your mouse over and click subscribe for future videos and GTA content. On the top right is going to be to see my other channel, Family Vlogs, so please subscribe to that if you would like to see our weekly vlogs that me and my wife do. The bottom right of the screen is going to be for videos you might want to watch, and I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in many more episodes that I will be making. Peace out, guys. See you next time.